Hey, what's up? It's me, Jess, aka the Hood Spiritual Being, and I am here for your Tuesday shadow work reading. So let's talk about a few things before we get into that. I'm Jess. For those of you who may not know, I'm a natural healer, natural medium. So I do use the traditional tarot cards, but I don't use them in a traditional way. I use them more so for the images. I open channel and message through spirit right in front of you. So these messages are channeled in front of you. Now, shadow work is very near and dear to my heart. I know many of you may have heard of it, but not many of us know what it is, and that's the whole point of this reading, right? So shadow work is what you do to heal, okay? It's asking yourself those hard questions, like, what do I need to focus on? Why does this bother me? Let's explore that. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so the advice and tips you may get may resonate, they may not. If you would like a personal shadow work reading, please contact me directly via email, and I'll work with you. This is a general message, so just take it how it comes. It may resonate, it may not. What you hear is me shuffling. I am using quite a few decks for this shadow work deck, so just give me a minute. Okay. Earth angels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, light beings, what messages do you have for the collective? Where can we start our shadow work? Where can we start our shadow work? Okay. This flipped out. We got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. Two more, please. Two more. Princess of Swords. Interesting. I'm going to take two more. Two more. What? Ooh, wow. Did you guys see that? It popped right out of here. The Six of Wands. And one more. One more. That might be it. Hold on. Let's see. One more, Spirit. You got one more? One more? I think that might be it. I wanted to do four, but I think Spirit said what Spirit said. One more, Spirit. Okay, we got one more. We got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Now I'm going to clarify. So we're starting out our shadow work. Just some things I'm noticing. We got the purple chakra. That's our third eye chakra. So that is also where we're starting. We got green, so that's the heart chakra, and yellow, the solar plexus chakra. All right. Now I'm going to shuffle my deck. Hold on, they're a little difficult to shuffle, so just give me a second so I can clarify. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay. We got the Judge. Okay. Okay. Clarify the Six of Wands, please. Clarify this. Ooh, okay. I'll take, yeah. The Six of Wands, the dead end. Okay, I think I'm getting a message, but I don't like to say anything until I got the cards in front of me. Clarify this Princess of, oh, okay. The Crone. Okay, and one more. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay. Agape. All right. Now, Spirit, okay, let's get into this. I'm going to go into, okay, so off rip, You got the Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords, this has to do with your third eye chakra. Now, Swords is all about thought, making decisions, so things in your head. And that's for clarification, you got the Judge. So what I'm getting from Spirit is that for your shadow work, you have to work on your sense of judgment, okay? Making decisions. Now, sometime, granted, I feel like you may be in a space where you're starting to see some of the choices that you make, and like maybe you're being reflective and you're looking back and say, yo, I could have made a better choice. Spirit is telling you this really important that you learn to use your judgment, like make better judgment calls. I feel like maybe before you've been on this spiritual journey, you're still new. So that tendency to pop off and react is still very new and still very fresh in you. So learning not to be reactive can be a process. It's a process. So Spirit is telling you to work on that tone, that popping off, because your goal is to be purple, right? To be connected to Spirit. And when you step out of Spirit and you become reactive, so work on using better judgment calls, not being reactive. That's really what I'm getting with these two cards here. Making your decisions and making sure that they're coming from a place where you are connected with Spirit. So making the best choices based out of you and your spirituality, you know. So choosing things and choosing to move forward in a way where everything is in alignment. Excuse me, I'm trying not to burp. I'm sorry. Choosing things where everything is in alignment with Spirit, you know. So only making choices and only making decisions that are beneficial for you, or making choices and decisions that are for the highest good, you know, like making the best choice scenario, if that makes sense. Like staying in tune with your spirituality, not stepping out of character, not popping off, you know, not being reactive, and just, you can only work on, like what Spirit is saying is that you can only control you. You can only control how you react to things. Like shit is still gonna happen, and we may agree, we may not agree, but it's really about how you deal with it, and you need to learn to deal with it better, if that makes sense. Like keep your energy totally focused on you and what Spirit has for you. Make the best choices that are in agreement with you, and not just because somebody says something and we want to pop off, if that makes sense. I know it's a battle. I get it too. I get in that way too. Give us some action steps. What was that? Give us some action steps for the Queen of Swords. Oops. For the Queen of Swords and the Judge. Give us some action. Clarify. What do you have for us? For the Queen of Swords and Judge. Where you got? What you got? Okay. It says, your dreams need a practical plan. Yep. What I say? I said work on your make better decisions. You know, make better decisions, better choices, not being reactive. So what this card is saying, this confirms everything. Spirit is saying your dreams need a practical plan. So with this Queen of Swords energy, that's all about making decisions. Try not to make reactive decisions. Make choices and make decisions that are based out of spirituality, where you've meditated, you've thought about it, and you know that it's going to be for your highest good. Yeah, because your dreams need a practical plan. And that could mean, so this is a good way to start writing out exactly what it is you want. And making a planning. Okay, now moving on, we are going to, next you had the Six of Wands and the Dead End. The Six of Wands and the Dead End. So Wands is all about action, right? It's actually making things happen. And with the Six of Wands, I'm getting you're at a dead end. Spirit is coming through. I got chills. Ooh, excuse me. You're at a dead end. You've hit a brick wall. You can't, it's hard to make shit happen when you don't, when it's like you've hit a wall, you're stuck. So maybe you've been trying to make things happen. Maybe you're unsure of how to make things happen because you've hit this wall here, this dead end. And I think your dead end has a lot to do, again, with this plan that needs to be practical. Remember, Spirit said it's okay to dream, make a practical plan. And I think maybe with this Queen of Swords energy, you were not being practical, you were just being reactive. And when you're reactive, it's now that reactiveness has gotten you into this tight spot, this dead end, where you're trying to manifest and you're trying to do this, but you can't move, you stuck. So there is a blockage. Again, this card is purple, which is your third eye chakra, which lets me know that you are not as connected to spirit. Like, I feel like you may turn spirit on and off, if that makes sense, because sometimes spirit tell us to do something and we don't want to hear that shit, so we turn it off. I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy, being reactive, spirit probably kind of told you like, hey, you know, there's a better way to react to this, and you was like, nah, F that shit, I'm ready to fight, I'm mad. And that's fine. So I feel like you and spirit, you may turn off spirit when it works for you, and then, you know, try to do that half and half with spirit, and spirit is telling you, good luck with that. It is a blockage happening. You hit a brick wall. You're at a dead end now. So spirit is saying, connect with me, and connect with me fully, wholeheartedly, not just sometimes, so that we can get you out of this dead end, this wall that you've hit. Wands, you can't make nothing happen. So if you stressed because you've been trying to do stuff, get stuff off the ground, make a plan, and it ain't been working out, it's too many. It's because you hit a wall. And I think you need to spend some more time with spirit. Spirit is saying, I'm not really liking this half. You do this halfway. I want some more time. So, and again, it's in that time that you spend with spirit, you'll be able to make a practical plan. Remember, that came out too. Make better judgments. Make better decisions. So it's all for your own good. All right, spirit, clarify. Give us the takeaway message for the Six of Wands and the dead end. What message do you have for that? Oh. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. What did I say? And look what color this card is. Wow. Your commitment is being tested. So what I just say, you've been testing spirit because you do that on again, off again. Spirit don't like that. Spirit said, I want more from you. So this is a test. The reason why things haven't been manifesting, why you've been hitting a brick wall, why you ain't got no money, why your relationships is all falling apart, is because you've been doing half and half. Spirit is saying, I want more from you. I want you to spend more time with me so that you can make a practical plan. And this is part of your test because you know what you've been doing. You know you pick and choose what you want to listen to with spirit, and that's the thing. Spirit, you're gonna do what spirit wants you to do one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we like to think that we have these choices where we can just be like, yeah, it's just like either you can do it the easy way or you can do it the hard way. But either way, you're gonna do what I say. So maybe I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy at the beginning, because remember you got the Queen of Swords and the Judge. With this energy, you was just being reactive, popping off. You was like kind of aware of spirit was telling you to act differently, but you was like, nah, F that, I'm gonna keep going. And then you hit this wall. Things are not working out, and that's because you chose not to listen. Six of Wands, you can't manifest nothing. You trying to move out, you trying to come up in the world, and shit is frozen because you hit this wall, this dead end. And spirit is telling you, yep, I'm testing you. And the way out of this is to spend more time with spirit. This card is purple, which is your third eye chakra, which is your connection to spirit. And your Queen of Swords is purple, and your Six of Wands is purple. So spirit is very clearly telling you, spend some time with me. Let's talk. Let's plan together. You are one with spirit. Are you forgetting that? Okay. Next, you got the Princess of Swords. Now, the Princess of Swords and the Crone. Princess of Swords and the Crone. Now, what I see with this Princess of Swords. First of all, the card is green, right? Green is your heart chakra. Another reason, remember you got this dead end. Now, yes, the the third eye chakra is important. But also in combination with that, just as important is the heart chakra, because the heart is what actually brings all of that stuff into us. If our heart is blocked, or we got a heart blockage or anything like that, all of the things that we've been manifesting, all of the things that we're hoping for, all the things that we're wishing for will not come in. They will sit right outside of your heart, right here, because your heart's not open to receive it. So what I get with this Princess of Swords energy, now remember, you got the Queen of Swords. Princess of Swords is just the little step beneath the Queen of Swords. You get what I'm saying? So how is it that you get the Queen of Swords and the Princess of Swords? So what I'm getting is that energy, that reactiveness. Remember, we talked about it a little bit with the Queen of Swords. That's still popping. It's just popping in a different chakra. That was popping in your third eye chakra. Now it's popping in your heart chakra. You still got that energy of like reactive. You're not really connected. Or in this case, you're trying to protect your heart. And sometimes we build this wall up, right? We build this wall and we don't let anybody in because we don't want nobody to hurt us. But sometimes the blessings, the stuff that we've been asking for, the stuff that's going to help us or move us or push us to the next level is out there too. But how do we know when we done built this wall up? You see, she got her sword. She ready to chop somebody up if they come. I feel like that's your energy for being like you quick to protect your heart. But sometimes you're not like open to receiving, and Spirit is telling you this is why you can't manifest nothing. This is why you can't move nothing, because your heart blocked off. You hit a brick wall. And for clarification of the Princess of Swords, you got the crone, right? And you see how, wait, can y'all, okay, this hand is holding this crone. I feel like Spirit has something for you in your hand. But how do you know? But your heart blocked off. You get what I'm saying? I can't give you this crone and medallion because you got the door. You open the door like this. I knock on the door. I'm saying, hey, I got something for you. You come at the door with your sword. Never mind. I'm taking my crone. We taking all this back. So I feel like Spirit is telling you very clearly, I know you are protecting yourself, but you have to use discernment. So make a decision. It's okay to protect yourself, but not everybody or not everything is out to get you. Some things are meant to be good for you. Somebody might have Spirit can't give you the gift if you answering the door with the sword like ready to pop off, you know? So I feel like Spirit is telling you to relax. It's good to be, cautious of your heart, but girl, let me help you. All right, let's see. What's the takeaway message for the Princess of Swords and the Crown? What is the takeaway message? Okay, this one was in my hand. It says, step out of your comfort zone. What? Step out of your comfort zone. Remember I said you answer the door like this. Spirit got the gift for you, but you answer the door and it's like, never mind. So Spirit is telling you very clearly, honey, to just step out your comfort zone. I know that maybe what you've been through, you've had to be defensive and you've had to protect yourself. And it's a part of you, or maybe it feels like you can't let that part go, that's a part of you. Spirit is telling you to step out your comfort zone. I know, Spirit is saying, I know it's not going to be easy for you to learn to be soft, to be gentle, to be receptive. Because, look, all my life I had to fight. This is that energy. Let it go. Because Spirit is trying to move you into a place where you can receive all of these we about to get into it because you got the Ten of Cups right here. Spirit is telling you, I am trying to move you in a place where you can receive, but you got to work with me. You got to make a practical plan. Understand that you're being tested only because you haven't been listening to me. Like the test gets harder when you just ignore, whereas if you just follow through the first time, that's a lesson for you. And then Let me in. Step out of your comfort zone. Be gentle. Be open to receiving what I have for you. And that is going to take some time. I know when things in our life have been trash and then things start to get positive, we kind of be like, yo, what's this positivity? I don't know what that is, Spirit. And Spirit be like, okay, let me show you. I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you right here, right now. Let me show you. But you got to open up that heart space. Okay, moving on. We got the Ten of Swords. Okay, yes. Oh, wow, the messages. Okay, so you got the Ten of Swords here. And the Swords, again, is all about thought. So I want you to be aware. You got the Queen of Swords, the Princess of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So at the end, I'll summarize what I'm catching in this reading. But the Ten of Swords, baby, again, all about your thought. You see how she laid out all these knives in her back and she just all is despair? Honey, you've been letting these thoughts weigh you down, stab you in the back. You feeling unloved. One of the things that I know is that this card is yellow. And that is your solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra has to do with your self-esteem. So I feel like in this area, your self-esteem has taken 10 out of 10 hits. You've been getting hit back to back to back. And that may have brought you this energy. Like your self-esteem is deeply connected with your ability to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got low self-esteem, sometimes you don't always make the best decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because you're caught in this low vibrational energy of having low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is obviously low vibrational energy, right? And when you're in a low vibrational energy, it's hard to make decisions, you know, from a, higher vibrational energy. So if this is something that you're struggling with, Spirit is telling you, because that's for clarification, you got agape. Agape is all about unconditional love. And I feel like this love is for you, showing yourself this unconditional love. You have a hard time trusting Spirit, and you go back and forth with Spirit because you go back and forth with yourself. Like Spirit is telling you that in order for these things, you have been testing. It's kind of hard for you to make a practical plan. Like the reason why stuff is so challenging for you right now is because of this 10 of sword energy, this low self-esteem. Spirit is saying love on yourself, fill yourself up, treat yourself, love yourself unconditionally. Start to feel that so you can accept that. Because once we know, like once we believe it in ourselves, we get what we put out there. So if you got low self-esteem, so if I got low self-esteem, I'm putting out low self-esteem, and that's what I'm attracting. You get what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying build yourself up, show yourself unconditional love, because then you'll receive unconditional love. If that's what you want, if that's part of this soul work, you have to start first. So let's see what the takeaway message for that. Clarify the Ten of Swords and agape, please. Clarify agape and the Ten of Swords. Ooh, that's too many. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take both because they both fell out. So you got a fiery climax approaches, and emotions are running high. Yep. So remember we talked about that self-esteem and agape love. You got emotions are running high. And I feel like emotions are running high, but they're not the good ones. This is you in depression. This is you in anxiety. This is you not feeling confident. But Spirit is telling you, change your mindset. Spend some time with Spirit. Meditate. So I'm about to tell you how to do that, because you do have a fiery climax is approaching. So what Spirit is saying is that you got something good on the way, but it's hard for it to come in. And it may be hard for you to see what good is coming because you just like, what? I've been through too much. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm stressed. I'm tired. Granted, I get it. But, okay. So let's see. Off rip, you got, excuse me, I'm gonna just do it like this. We're gonna go by color. If I had these nails on, so forgive me. I'm trying to pick the cards up at the table and it ain't working. So you got, where we at? Six of Wands, oops, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Your thought process is your source, right? Spend time with spirit. So I would recommend a guided third eye chakra meditation. Open that up because it's hard for you to think and make a plan because you're blocked. There is a blockage there. Six of Wands, same thing. It's kind of hard to take the steps. It's like it builds on top of each other. You can't think straight, so you can't plan straight. Wands, you can't take no action because you don't know where to start. You ain't think straight. You ain't think it out. So Spirit is telling you spend some time in a guided meditation with a third eye chakra. That is something that I would deeply recommend. All of these cards, 4 of them came out purple. Next, you got the, where we at? No, next you got the Princess of Wands. Again, kind of hard to make stuff happen. This came out green. This is your heart chakra. So I will also recommend a guided heart chakra meditation. And this is very, very important. If you don't do none of these, do the third eye meditation and the heart meditation. Because again, you can want all you want. If this heart is closed or blocked, all of the things that you're manifesting will sit right there, right outside your heart. So please make sure you do that. Self-esteem. Now, you could do a solar plexus chakra meditation. This is just you loving on yourself, okay? This is you treating yourself better, telling yourself that you are worthy. I am worthy. I deserve love. I am worthy of unconditional love. Because I feel like life has not been easy for you. Obviously, you laid out like this. Life has not been easy for you. And you need to feel love. And you want to feel it from spirit. But first, you got to feel it from yourself. Spirit is telling you, we've been with you the whole time. You just pick and choose when you want to listen. You got to love yourself. So, yes. That is all I have for you, I believe. I'm being called to pull one more card just from the angel therapy. So let's see what messages come out for that. But yeah, I like this shadow work. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I'll get back with you on them. I really just want you to know that shadow work is near and dear to my heart because we talk about the healing process, but we got to talk about like the hard part, the actual healing work. So I do this reading to kind of give you somewhere to focus because I know people, you can listen to readings all day and they'll tell you, you got to heal, you got to do shadow work. But like, where do you start with that? I always like, well, what am I supposed to do? So I try to leave you all with steps, like here's what I'm seeing, here's what I recommend type of thing. Here's the message. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, Spirit, what's this one card y'all have for us? Okay. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual powers bring great blessings and loving service to the divine. Ooh, so I feel like this got to do with this last thing. Remember this, I said something positive is on the way. I was really called to pull this. So Spirit is telling you, heal, and doing these meditations, listening to this message, should get you to open your heart space and heal because you have work to do. You have to share your story. This tough story that you've been through is going to help somebody else. So heal, show other people how you heal, and you start by doing your shadow work. All right. Thank you. I really hope you like this message. I'm sitting here just shook. I really like this spread. I hope you all do too. Again, if you want a personal shadow work reading where I get specific to you, this is a general reading. But if you really need support in the shadow work game, hit me up. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.